In the heart of the medieval world, a whisper began to circulate, a rumor carried on the winds of adventure and longing. It spoke of a Christian king, a priest king, reigning over a vast and opulent empire hidden beyond the known world. His name, whispered in hushed tones, was Prester John. This legendary figure, a beacon of faith and power, captivated the European imagination for centuries. He became a symbol of hope, a promise of a Christian ally in the face of a hostile world, and a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown. Prester John was more than a mere monarch. He was a symbol of the divine right of kings, his very existence reinforcing the belief in a divinely ordained world order. The legend spoke of his magnificent court, overflowing with riches beyond imagination, and of mythical beasts and wondrous creatures that roamed his lands. His legend, a tapestry woven from faith, fantasy and ambition, became inextricably intertwined with the historical narrative of the medieval world. This potent blend of faith and fantasy fueled an insatiable desire to find Prester John, to establish contact with his fabled kingdom. The search for his elusive realm became a driving force, shaping expeditions, influencing cartography, and shaping the interactions between Europe and the East. The legend of Prester John, though shrouded in myth, would leave an indelible mark on the course of history. The legend of Prester John first took root in the fertile ground of medieval manuscripts. It emerged in a time of great religious fervour, when Christendom found itself locked in a struggle for dominance against the rising tide of Islam. The story spread like wildfire, carried on fragile parchment and whispered in hushed tones within the hallowed halls of monasteries and the grand courts of kings. One of the earliest written accounts appeared in the chronicle of Otto of Freising, a German bishop in the 12th century. Otto recounted the tale of a mysterious figure, a Nestorian Christian patriarch who had emerged from the East, claiming to be the emissary of a powerful Christian king named Prester John. This account, though lacking in detail, provided the spark that ignited the European imagination. The legend was further fueled by the circulation of fantastical letters purportedly written by Prester John himself, addressed to various European rulers. These letters, filled with outlandish descriptions of his kingdom and his court, detailed a land of unimaginable wealth and wonder. They described a realm where rivers flowed with gold and precious stones, where fountains gushed forth with the waters of youth, and where exotic beasts roamed freely. These written accounts, though often contradictory and steeped in fantasy, served as tangible evidence of Prester John's existence for a society hungry for wonders. The legend, once confined to the margins of manuscripts, began to seep into the collective consciousness of medieval Europe. As the legend of Prester John spread, so too did speculation about the location of his fabled kingdom. Initially, his realm was believed to lie in India, a land already shrouded in mystery and associated with untold rituals. This belief was bolstered by the existing accounts of Christian communities in India, remnants of the early Nestorian missions. However, as geographical knowledge expanded, the focus shifted eastward. Central Asia, with its vast deserts and towering mountain ranges, became the next focal point in the search for Prester John. The Mongol conquests of the 13th century further fueled this belief, as rumours spread of a powerful Christian king among the Mongol Khans. Finally, the focus shifted towards Africa, specifically Ethiopia. This shift was driven by a confluence of factors, including the increasing awareness of the ancient Christian kingdom of Abyssinia and the arrival of Ethiopian delegations in Europe. The Ethiopian connection resonated with the existing narratives, as Ethiopia was known for its fierce warriors, its unique culture, and its association with biblical narratives. The shifting geographical speculations surrounding Prester John's kingdom underscore the evolving understanding of the world during this period. The legend, in a way, mirrored the expansion of European geographical knowledge, its location adapting to the limits of the known world. The allure of Prester John's legend was not merely confined to the realm of fantasy. It had a tangible impact on the real world. The legend served as a powerful impetus for exploration, inspiring numerous expeditions and voyages into the unknown. European monarchs, driven by a potent mix of religious zeal and imperial ambition, dispatched explorers in search of this elusive Christian king. One of the most notable figures influenced by the legend was Genghis Khan. Though not a Christian himself, Khan was intrigued by the tales of this powerful Christian ruler and sought to establish contact with him. He dispatched envoys westward, tasked with finding Prester John and forging an alliance with him. The legend also played a pivotal role in the Portuguese voyages of discovery during the 15th century. Prince Henry the Navigator, a key figure in the early phase of the Portuguese Empire, was deeply fascinated by the legend of Prester John. He believed that establishing contact with this Christian king would provide Portugal with a strategic advantage in its rivalry with the Islamic world. The legend of Prester John, though ultimately a myth, served as a catalyst for real-world exploration and interaction. It pushed the boundaries of the known world, fostering contact between different cultures and paving the way for the age of exploration. As European explorers ventured further into Africa, the legend of Prester John became increasingly intertwined with the real-world kingdom of Ethiopia. Ethiopia, with its ancient Christian heritage, its rugged landscapes, and its fierce warriors, seemed to embody the mythical qualities attributed to Prester John's realm. The Ethiopian connection was further strengthened by the arrival of Ethiopian delegations in Europe during the 15th century. These delegations, seeking alliances against the encroaching forces of Islam, presented themselves as representatives of Prester John's lineage, further solidifying the association in the minds of Europeans. Ethiopia, with its rich cultural heritage, played a crucial role in shaping the visual imagery associated with Prester John. The legend incorporated elements of Ethiopian culture, such as the prominent role of horses in warfare and ceremony, the distinctive architecture of Ethiopian churches, and the vibrant colours and fabrics that adorned the Ethiopian elite. This merging of legend and reality had a profound impact on both Ethiopia and Europe. For Ethiopia, the association with Prester John brought increased attention and influence, albeit often through a distorted lens. For Europe, Ethiopia became the embodiment of a long sought-after Christian ally, a beacon of faith in a distant land. The legend of Prester John continued to reverberate throughout the age of exploration, influencing European perceptions of the world and shaping their interactions with newly discovered lands. Explorers, driven by the lingering hope of finding Prester John's kingdom, often interpreted their encounters with unfamiliar cultures through the lens of the legend. The discovery of the Americas further fueled the legend, as some explorers believed they had stumbled upon the fringes of Prester John's vast empire. The indigenous populations, with their diverse cultures and unfamiliar customs, were often seen as potential subjects of this elusive Christian king. The search for Prester John, though ultimately unsuccessful, had a lasting impact on the development of cartography. Maps from this era often included speculative depictions of his kingdom, reflecting the evolving geographical understanding and the enduring allure of the legend. These maps, though often inaccurate, provide a fascinating glimpse into the mindset of the time, a time when the boundaries between myth and reality were often blurred. The legend of Prester John, though fading in its potency, continued to shape European perceptions of the world well into the early modern period. It served as a reminder of the enduring power of belief and the enduring human fascination with the unknown. While the historical pursuit of Prester John may have faded into the annals of time, the legend continues to captivate the imagination in the modern era. It has transcended its medieval origins, evolving from a catalyst for exploration into a rich source of inspiration for literature, art, and popular culture. The enduring allure of Prester John lies in its potent blend of history, myth, and adventure. It speaks to a fundamental human desire for the unknown, for hidden worlds and lost civilizations. The legend has been reimagined and reinterpreted countless times, appearing in novels, poems, films, and even video games. The legend continues to intrigue historians and scholars who delve into its origins, its evolution, and its impact on the course of history. The search for the historical basis of Prester John, though unlikely to yield definitive answers, offers a fascinating glimpse into the cultural exchange and the flow of information between East and West during the medieval period. The legend of Prester John, though born in a time long past, continues to resonate with a certain power. It serves as a reminder of the enduring human fascination with the unknown, the allure of lost kingdoms, and the enduring power of stories to shape our understanding